Joe and I are shooting on film again today. There's a train in my town that's been, what's the word?
Abandoned?
Abandoned. It's been abandoned. We're doing another abandoned thing. We're gonna go shoot in this abandoned train. This is such a difficult shot. Alright, these are my two cameras that I have. Minolta 35mm, Praktica 6x6 medium format. Joe has Praktica
Nova 1.
Let's do it. I honestly wasn't expecting that to work. Oh, this is sick. Oh, alright, well, this is cool. Didn't really expect to get inside. It smells old, it looks old, it feels old. There's
This poor bird.
I know, poor guy.
Well,
no, wrong way. Oh, we're trying so hard to get this bird out of here. It really doesn't want to leave. Alright, everything is open that can be open.
how did you even get in here?
I don't know.
Wait, is he out?
Is he out? Did he get out while we weren't looking? Okay, I'm gonna get my camera stuff out. Well, I hope that harsh sun comes back because I was distracted by the bird, but I really liked all the shadows on the floor that were there. So hopefully all that harsh light comes back. All right, well, I'm just gonna take the camera with me and go down that end and hope that the bird's not there. There's some electrical cables that are dangling right here, and I think it could be a really cool composition with the wire. And yeah, I've got the wire there, and then there's the door there. So if I can get the wire in there with the door, it could be super cool. Would it be sad if I took another picture of the camera? I think it's fine. I think it's alright. Hopefully that turns out well. Joe, you're umming and ahhing. What's your idea? I think I have to be in a photo. Where do you want me? Here? Boom. So, I think I have my idea for the portrait that I want of Joe. I think I'm gonna get him right along here, and I'm gonna get him in front of this, there's a broken window here, hold on, that one. I'm gonna get him in front of that broken window so that it gets the light and it'll get like the shadows and stuff from the funky glass. Got a light meter app on my phone that I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna set it to 2.8. I'm shooting at 400 ISO. And it should tell me what shutter speed I need. I'm gonna try and overexpose it by 2 or 3 stops because portrait gets a bit more pastel-y the more you overexpose it, so I'm gonna try that out. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully those two turned out. I ended up overexposing the first one by I think 3 stops because it was telling me to shoot it at 1/800th of a second. I shot it at 250. So a little under 2, so we'll see if they turn out. I have one photo left on the Praktica. I'm gonna take a picture of the train from the outside because it's such a nice little thing. Because the train is also a very cool subject itself. So I'm gonna have to move pretty far back, I reckon, to get a good shot of it. All right, so I've got it like this. So I'm gonna take that picture. That'll be the last picture on this roll. And then I move on to the 35mm. Oh. That's it. That's the sound of an empty roll. Full roll. A complete roll. A done roll. I'm gonna move on to the 35mm and finish up. So I have, I think, 2 more photos left on my Minolta. I've taken a whole bunch of the train and outside the train and of Joe. So I really hope some of them turned out. I feel like a couple of the Praktica ones are gonna be dodgy. So I'm really hoping that the Minolta ones pull through. I guess we'll see. This roll is done. Let's rewind it. And that is that roll done. Let's get the film out of the Praktica. The roll's in the Praktica now. I may have loaded this wrong because I think I was shooting photos on the paper backing. I think I loaded the Praktica film wrong. It means I was shooting on the paper backing and not the actual negative, which means it would be like 30 bucks down the drain of film. So hopefully, I don't think there's something on there, but I'm gonna develop it anyway and see if I can get something out of it. Either way, I have the 35mm. We have Joe's photos, so at least there will be something. But that's a $30 mistake I'm not gonna make again. So you all done?
I'm all done.
All right. Well, we'll develop these photos. If there was anything good, you've already seen it, I think, and otherwise there will be photos at the end.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're going home now. From editing here, this is why there were no Praktica pictures. So obviously there were no pictures from the Bronica in that video. The reason for it is that I'm stupid and I loaded it wrong. So the way that these medium format backs work is that you take the spool and you switch the spool to the other side, and it all rolls onto another spool, which usually is fine. But when I finished the first roll, I put that roll back in there, and then when I loaded the new roll, I did it on autopilot. So then I switched the roll back to the first one. So basically I rolled the entire thing in reverse and was just taking pictures on the photo backing. So that's why there were no Bronica pictures. It's because there literally aren't any. They don't exist. They were never taken. But there's heaps of 35mm photos that I'm actually really proud of. Hopefully they'll make up for it.